Hola amigos, it is Beckley back again with just a another video. Kind of had some in and outs with this game the past couple weeks. I actually ended up force quitting, not really force quitting, but rage quitting for a couple of days. But I'm back in. But so today's video is just gonna be some fuckery by IGG. So first off, let's go into this email. Got this email last night saying that they apologize for the Killer Queen and Angel Prime nerf, and I can actually sell my Angel Prime for either Blossoms or Bewitcher, which I already have Blossoms, so I'm gonna go for the Bewitcher. So it's pretty awesome. I was like, hell yeah. This was last night at maybe 11 o'clock at night. So I decided to sell my Angel Prime, and it says to provide me with the exact date, and I also provided the time. So it was pretty much like maybe 30 minutes after the actual email itself that I sold the Prime and let them know. And I know other people got this email, and so I go to sleep last night, wake up fully expecting my reward to be there, and let's go. Yeah, well, well. No Bewitcher. Never received it. Obviously no Angel Prime. Angel Prime would be up here by Blossoms. But yeah, didn't receive that compensation, so it kind of sucks because I kind of have a spare spot now in my tournament deck, human deck. So I get on live support, start chatting them up a little bit. Actually, while I'm doing this, let's go into a old battle log. Actually beat 11-4 hard mode, which is destroy all the enemy creatures without a Paragon, so I was actually pretty lucky. But so I go talk live support. I'm telling them, I got fucked over. Other people have received their rewards. I've seen some of my guildmates, they've received their compensation. So I'm feeling a little left out. So I go start talking to them, and then they start asking me the same questions, like, oh, well, would you did you sell your Prime? What time? Would you like Bewitcher? Shit like that. And I was like, yeah, I'd like Bewitcher. And I was thinking it was going to be nice and timely, right? And the dude tells me that they're submitting another ticket. It's going to be at least one business day before I get an actual reply. So I'm sitting here one business day. I've already waited, since last night, and other people have gotten theirs. I'm the only person that hasn't gotten their compensation. They're telling me to wait another 24 hours. And then he's like, oh, well, just please, it could take a little bit. It might not take the full business day. And I'm just sitting here dude, what the fuck, man? So, I don't know. This game is consistently fucking me over. I haven't really gotten a 5-star in a month or two. So I've just gotten shitty 5-stars. I think I pulled maybe one Archdiva through a booster, just saving gems. So this game is really kind of pissing me off. But so that's just what's going on with me. Let me just do a little bit of commentary on this map clear, this dungeon clear. So this one's a pain in the ass. 11-4 is a pain in the ass, especially without a Paragon. But as long as you have the FA Centaur Chiefs, so both mine have Frost Armor 7, and I also have Frost Armor 3. So they're fucking tanks. Pretty much one hit any Neander that gets put in front of them as long as they don't have Frost Armor. So you can see I got the Balrog. He's underrated 3-star. He's probably, if you don't have a Paragon, he's a decent substitute. Not a great substitute compared to Paragon, but he's a decent substitute. Or if you have an Overlord, anything that takes a creature out of the graveyard and pretty much takes them out of play for the other creatures. Pretty tits. So yeah, that's just what I'm using on 11-4, is I'm just trying to destroy the Kitsunes and Kamihos while they're in the graveyard. And this video, I never autoed it at all. Or this the one I actually did this dungeon, I never autoed it. I just straight stuck with it. I'm pretty sure it went 96 or 97 turns. I know the end was really, really lucky. but still, regardless, I was able to kick it out and do it. The team is pretty much like the same team that I run. I just switched out the a few Royal Dragons, I think, and subbed in the Centaur Chiefs. But I got the Immunity 9 Century Angel, Disposal Doulahan, which one? The Frost Armor 7, Terra Dragon, Recycle 2 Terra Dragon, another Disposal Doulahan, and Recycle Harbinger, and of course, my G, the Revive Revenant. Which I think currently I'm not the only person with the Revive Revenant anymore. I have a friend in my guild, and he had the cards but just needed a little bit of knowledge. So I actually I think it's a she, I'm not too sure. But you know, I took them under my wing, and I gave them some pointers, and yeah, they jumped from like 80th in tournament up to like 19. So my little protege. I think everybody needs a little protege. It's good for both sides, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm just pretty much just trying to put those Kamino and Kitsunes in the graveyard. You don't really need that special cards to beat this, really. You just need Balrog and a little bit of luck. You don't really need a Paragon. Just have some Frost Armors, have some Centaur Chiefs. Should be able to do it fine. And you can get lucky too with those Kamihos. Sometimes they won't rebirth, but you know, they have, I think it's rebirth 10, so it's like, oh shit, 70% chance. So as long as you just keep pounding at them, pounding the twins or the sisters, putting them in the graveyard, you should be good. So it's kind of really hard to time your hero's skill, but I don't know. I would just pretty much, you just want to put every single creature in the graveyard and then just spam it, and you'll eventually get lucky with it. So I think I get it to where I destroy every single creature in the graveyard except for the Kitsunes and Kamihos. And I think this took me like a solid hour to actually beat it, to be honest. I mean, I didn't get too lucky with the rebirths or with my what is it, corpse explosion, but you know, I did get really lucky at the end. Some people would come in here and beat it in like 20 turns, like, because they have, you know, like an Oceanus or a Paragon, or both at the same time. There's a guy in here that has Oceanus and Paragon that beat it in like 20 turns. That guy can go eat a dick. But, yeah, I mean, just plugging away, I actually kind of pissed myself the last couple of turns when it actually worked out. Like, everything kind of worked out perfectly. I'm not going to spoil the ending because the ending's the best part. Hashtag pitch perfect reference. But, yeah. I don't really know what else I could talk about. I mean, I could talk about my guild, White Knights. Everybody knows in a minute. You know, we had so many haters for so long. Like, we just weren't competing in Guild Wars. So, you know, we decided to come back and show up in Guild Wars, and what do you know, we won. So, I mean, kind of silence up the haters. We didn't do it, you know. Honestly, I mean, we did it for ourselves, but we did it just to show everyone else that we're still here, because a lot of the top guilds or guilds that used to be top, like, are failing. Like, look at VM. VM lost all of its members. You can see Stargaters spamming it up, you know, World Chat looking for members. But, I mean, I hope they make a comeback. I mean, I don't hate those guys, you know, it's just more competition, you know. I hope they make a comeback and actually give us a run for our money next time we actually decide to participate in Guild Wars. But, you know, TC was right there. I give pretty much, like, TC gets a majority of my respect. They're just a very good guild. They're respectful. You know, they don't sit there and rub it in people's faces like PH. Some PH members, you know, they're alright, but a majority of them are just fucking little dicks. And if I ever saw them in real life, I'd probably make them taste the curb. But, that's besides the point. There's a few good guys in PH, you know, but there's some main ones that are just fucking douchebags that come into World Chat thinking that they're number one. But, I don't know, you can't really judge the best guild off of, Guild Wars anyways. It's just, all that shows is just how much a guild can participate. As long as you have max participation, you're gonna you know, place top 10. It's funny, we won with 39 people, but, you know, we are the select few that have a lot of knowledge in the game, and I know people think that we just spend a shit ton of money. I spent a decent amount of money in this, but we do have free-to-play players also that are very good. So, for everyone to say that we're good just because we spend the money, that's just kind of bullshit, because there's some huge whales in the game that have like level 7, level 8, level 9 Thors, but they're barely placing top 10 in tournament because, or not top 10, top 100 tournament, because they just have the cards but not the knowledge or the strategy. So how this game goes is, I would say 60%, actually I'd say 50% money, 40% knowledge, and 10% luck is really how it is. But I mean, you know, so we made that comeback. It's actually pretty awesome. We all dropped like easily up in the. I know I dropped 160K that Guild War. We had some people drop over 200K, but if you look at tournament ranks, you know, you'll see the top guilds. You see White Knights, pretty much a majority of top 50 is White Knights, and then it's Royal. So Royals has a shit ton of guys up there too, and I think VM might have one. Jammy's up there. Jammy's actually he's a boss. But yeah, majority of them are just Royal and White Knights. I think T Soldier's up there from PH, but I don't really consider him a PH guy. He left VM to join PH, but he's actually he seems like a pretty cool guy. But yeah, pretty much how I'd rank guilds is, I would say White Knights, we're number 1. I'd say Royals is number 2. They have some really solid players. Then I would say TC. TC's got also some really solid players. And then I would go with GC, God's Chosen. And then I'd probably go with Stonecutters. I don't really know. I guess it really doesn't matter at that point, but Stonecutters is alright, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really see any of them really up in the top 100 of tournament. I think there's maybe 1 or 2, but yeah, I don't know. They really don't have any heavy hitters when it comes to actual tournament decks or arena. I think there's maybe 1 in my arena that's noteworthy. The rest of them kind of suck, but it is what it is. Currently in my arena, I am in like an everlasting battle with Jabro. He's one of the guys that was in VM. I don't believe he's in VM anymore, but really solid player. He's always like top 20 in tournament. So pretty much it's just me and him in my arena. Nobody can really beat us besides each other, and I can barely beat him. I beat him maybe 1 out of every 5, but yeah, I don't know. Not really sure if I want to make more deck heroes content, to be honest. I mean, this game is just getting really ridiculous. There's no more grinding anymore. It's just how much you're willing to spend. All these boosters every day, like yesterday's booster where they were giving out like 2 special event boosters, and each of them had like, you get like a Mithril drone, Paragon, Bewitcher, and I think Kiratana. So I don't know, the game is just really kind of losing its luster. I've been saying that majority of the videos, you know, that it's just, there's no more grinding. The only grinding is if you want a mediocre 4-star, you know, unmelded 4-star. Even then, it takes fucking forever. I know specifically my drop rates on shards have dropped significantly. I think I can, like, especially for Oracle, I can sit there and I can do 60, spend 60 energy, and then explore all the maps, and then I get, I think, maybe 1 or 2 shards. I'm not sure if anybody else is having that struggle, and especially doing the whole free-to-play thing, I get maybe a 5-star maybe every other month through coupons. Other than that, I just get shit through coupons. But I know that definitely once you get to a certain rank or a certain level, I'm pretty sure your drop rates for 5 stars goes down because at that point they just want you to spend money. So I started a free to play alt, and I've already pulled like 4 5-star creature cards just purely with coupons, and then I saved up for one ×5 draw from the altar. And it's only like level 37, and it's just busting out these like free to play fucking 5 stars. And on there, I don't have as many coupons as I can get on my main, and I'm still averaging way more 5-star creatures. But okay, so this is where I get really lucky. So Revenant comes out. I one hit the Camino. She does not rebirth. I'm gonna fucking retreat the Kitsune, and then I have a disposal waiting in my queue. So that I got insanely lucky to actually beat that. Like, a lot of the times I take it to the 100 turn and I'm not able to do it. So I dispose that bitch, boom, game over. So that boy's gonna go down and I'm gonna get the W. And bam, done. I pooped a little when I did this. Like that, the whole like last like 3 or 4 turns I kind of shit myself. But yeah, so I just have to beat these ones, and then I get oh shit. I'm gonna get 350 gems, 10 coupons, and 1 million coins. So those are all pretty helpful. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't really expect to be able to draw a 5-star through coupons, but still got some work to do on 12. I'm just really lazy and just focusing on other things. But battle log, I got rated. I won. Menu, battle log. Meh. See this guy. Maybe I can kick out a raid. Nah, these guys are turd. But yeah, so there's my arena. My battle report. So it's mainly just Jabra. He kicks my ass. That's all I really go for. Nobody else can really beat me. But got a win on him. Kind of sucks because I accidentally hit his raid deck or his guild map deck, so I felt like a dick. Then I defended successfully against him. And then I lost. And then my tournament deck is just... I'm getting just gang raped in tournament, man. I average around between 30 and 50. So, as you can see, I'm just pretty much me and Will just went at it for a few times. Fellow guildmate. Lost the fading. So, pretty much just a white knight, royals, gangbang, man. But, yeah, I'm going to end the video. I mean, if you guys received your compensation or something, or you guys have anything you want to add to this video or any sort of comments, so leave it in the comments. Give me a like. There's a few kids that are trying to spam their referral codes. Please don't do that. Nobody at this point that's going to watch this video has the option to use a referral code. So just a few tips, just like pro tips in world chat. Don't go to that endtimegaming.com or whatever to max your gems or whatever, unlimited gems. It doesn't work. It's a scam. Don't do the unlimited referrals thing where you have to pay like $1 and then you get like 1,100 gems. It's not going to work. So save your money. Do not invest any money in this game, I'm telling you, because you will literally just walk away with the most regret. I'm hoping this game gets better. We just need more people on live chat. Try and get Oceanus nerfed. I mean, the fact that Oceanus is rebirthing, or that's cloning creatures with their 4 skills, you know, I have a fucking 21 cost Revenant with Revive. If that gets cloned and put back on the field, it's pretty much game over for me, you know. So, those people that have Oceanus, and they clone those specific 5-star melded creature cards, they don't deserve to use them. They didn't do the grinding. They didn't spend the resources on them to get them. Why should they be able to use it? I would be fine with the max like limit of clones. It's kind of like boards. There can only be like 3 clones out on the field at a time. A bear, there can only be 1. A puppet, there can only be 1. A dragon, there can only be 1. I think it should be like that for Oceanus. There can only be 1 clone left on the field. So if you guys agree, you know, go hit up live chat. Let them know. I know a lot of the big players were complaining about Oceanus because it's completely unbalanced. If you go to trials rankings, I think Naruto is the only person that's actually cleared 100 without Oceanus. Star never made it past like 84. And there's a few other people that cleared it and they were never even in the top rank. All they're doing is just cloning those badass 5-star melded creature cards. So that's just a huge unbalance in the game. So yeah, leave something in the comments if you had anything to add. Not sure if I'm gonna be making any more videos. Really disappointed with this game and how it's playing out. But I mean, I might get back into it hardcore, but I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'll catch you guys later. Peace.